Happy Jackie Robinson Day! The Yankees and Mets will play the first game of a doubleheader, which opens up a 5-game series at Yankee Stadium. Another day, another injury for the Yankees. 2, actually. Judge is back on the injured list, and Urshela is day-to-day with a bone spur. They also made a few roster moves before today's game, as Estevan Florial will make his Major League debut. There's the Yankees' upcoming schedule. A lot of games coming up, including a total of 3 doubleheaders. There's the Mets lineup that will face Jordan Montgomery. Michael Wacha will get the ball for them. There's the Yankees lineup. This could probably pass by the Scranton Rail Riders lineup, actually. Alright, let's get into the action, starting with the top of the first. McNeil struck out swinging to begin the ball game. Davis struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Conforto struck out swinging to end a 1-2-3 first for Montgomery as he struck out the side. Voit lined one over Alonso and into right field for a base hit to begin the bottom of the first. He isn't a typical leadoff hitter, but he continues to get the job done. Frazier lined one into the gap in left center field for a base hit. It split the outfielders and rolled to the wall. Voit used his wheels and came all the way around from first to score on an RBI double by Frazier to give the Yankees a 1-0 lead. Gardner dropped down a perfect bunt up the third base line. It stayed fair as Gardy had a bunt single, which advanced Frazier to third with nobody out. Sanchez worked a 10-pitch plate appearance and walked. The ball got away from Ramos, and Frazier came in to score to give the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Gardner was running on the pitch, but he stopped at second. Ford struck out looking on a changeup right down the middle for the first out of the inning. Andujar lifted one high in the air to straightaway center field. Marisnick made the play for the second out as Gardner moved up to third on the play. In his first Major League at-bat, Florial struck out swinging, but the Yankees scored 2 to take the early lead. Alonso struck out swinging for Montgomery's 4th strikeout of the game. Cano looped one into left field, and it got down in front of Gardner for a 1-out single. Cano always seems to hit well against the Yankees, especially at Yankee Stadium. Ramos struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Smith lined one right at Andujar to end a scoreless second inning for Montgomery. Estrada struck out on a half swing to begin the bottom of the second. Wade hit one back to the mound, and Wacha made the play for the second out of the inning. Voit lined one past Davis and down the left field line for a base hit. The ball rolled away from Smith, but Voit stopped at second with a 2-out double, as he was now halfway to the cycle in only the second inning. Frazier lined one in the air to deep right field. Conforto looked up, and this one was gone. Clint Frazier hit a 2-run home run into the short porch and right to give the Yankees a 4-0 lead. He's also halfway to the cycle in the second inning. Gardner struck out swinging on a pitch up and away to end the inning, but the Yankees doubled their lead. Marisnick grounded one towards third. Andujar made a great play to keep the ball in the infield, but really had no chance to throw him out. Marisnick had a single, but it could have been worse for the Yankees. Rosario hit one on the ground to second. The Yankees turned a 4-6-3 double play for the first 2 outs of the inning. McNeil looped one to short, and Wade made the play to end another scoreless inning for Monty. Sanchez struck out swinging to begin the bottom of the third. Ford lined one down the right field line for a base hit. Conforto bobbled the ball in right. Ford tried to go for 2, and he got in there with a 1-out double. Andujar struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Florial struck out swinging on a pitch down and away to end the inning as Wacha struck out the side and now has 7 strikeouts through 3 innings. Davis lifted one in the air to right field, and Frazier made the play for the first out of the inning. Conforto hit one on the ground to second, and Estrada made the play for the second out of the inning. Alonso struck out swinging to end another 1-2-3 inning for Montgomery. Estrada struck out looking for the first out against Lockett. Wade hit one on the ground to first, and Alonso made the play for the second out of the inning. Voit grounded one against the shift and into right field for a base hit, his 3rd of the game. Frazier worked a 4-pitch walk, bat flip, to put 2 on with 2 away. Gardner was hit by a pitch to load the bases with 2 outs. Sanchez struck out swinging on a pitch down and away to end the inning and leave the bases loaded. Cano popped one up in the infield, and Andujar made the play for the first out of the inning. Ramos grounded out to short for the second out of the inning. Smith was hit by a pitch to give the Mets a 2-out base runner. Marisnick hit one on the ground to third. Andujar bobbled the ball, and his throw to first was offline. Smith went to third on the error, as the Mets now had runners on the corners with 2 away. The first pitch to Rosario got away from Sanchez, and Smith came in to score on the wild pitch to make it a 4-1 game. Rosario grounded one towards first. Ford made a great play to keep the ball in the infield, and he flipped Montgomery for the out. It was a very close play, The Mets challenged it, and he was safe as the inning continued for the Mets. McNeil popped one in the air to shallow right field. Estrada drifted onto the outfield grass to make the play and end the inning. Ford grounded out to first for the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Andujar struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Florial looped one into center field, and it got down for a base hit. Estevan Florial had his first career base hit in the major leagues with 2 outs in the fifth. Estrada hit one on the ground to third, and Davis made the play to end the inning. Davis lined one into left field for a base hit to lead off the top of the sixth. Remember, this is only a 7-inning game. Conforto looped one into left field and got down in front of Gardner for a base hit. The Mets would bring the tying run to the plate with nobody out, but not against Montgomery. Boone went to the bullpen and brought in Chad Green. Alonso drilled one in the air to deep center field. Florial went back onto the track. He looked up, and this one was gone. Pete Alonso hit a game-tying 3-run home run into Monument Park and straightaway center field to tie the game at 4. Cano looped one in the air to center field, and Florial made the play for the first out of the inning. Ramos struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Smith drilled one in the air to deep right center field. All Frazier could do was turn and watch as Dom Smith hit a go-ahead home run into the Yankees bullpen to give the Mets a 5-4 lead. Marisnick lined one in the air to deep left field. Gardner went back, he looked up, and this one was gone. Jake Marisnick and Dom Smith went back-to-back to give the Mets a 6-4 lead. This is why you don't give a team life. If Andujar makes the play last inning, it's 4-0 going to the bottom of the fifth, and there's a good chance that none of this would have happened. Now the Mets had the lead, and the Yankees were 6 outs away from a 6-game losing streak. Rosario struck out swinging to finally end this nightmare inning. Wade swung at the first pitch and grounded out to second for the first out against Dellin Betances. Voit rolled over a pitch up and away and grounded out to third for the second out of the inning. Frazier was hit by a pitch to bring the tying run to the plate for the Yankees. Gardner worked a walk as the tying runs were on and the go-ahead run came up to bat. Unfortunately for the Yankees, the next batter was Gary Sanchez, and he popped out to end the inning. This guy has to be the most unreliable hitter on the team. He never gets the big hit for us. 6-4 Mets going to the 7th and final inning. McNeil hit one back to Holder for the first out of the 7th. Davis grounded out to Wade on the outfield grass for the second out of the inning. Conforto rolled one past Ford and into right field for a base hit to keep the inning going. With Conforto running, Alonso ripped one to third, but Estrada made a ridiculous play and threw him out at first to end the inning. Ford struck out swinging for the first out of the 7th against Edwin Diaz. Jordy Mercer struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. He had come in defensively for the Yankees. Hicks struck out swinging to end the ball game. The Mets came back to beat the Yankees 6-4. This is probably the worst loss of the season for the Yankees. You can't blow a 4-0 lead. You just can't do it. They've now lost 6 in a row, and they continue to fall in the standings. That's all for this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. We'll see you for Game 2 of the doubleheader, unless it gets rained out. At this point, that'd probably be a good thing for the Yankees.
Yeah.